The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and it's all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. Spring girl travels from her big city to another city in another world, where she learns about magic. A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story. It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine. The girl makes a new friend, a talking bird. The bird's name is Crow. The girl who is Spring fights an evil witch. The witch is the servant of something much, much older. She calls it the Yaga. In this one, the girl is looking for the 4 stone pieces. The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after Spring lives all by herself in a big city. A pretty girl is talking to a white dragon. This is the beginning of the story. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and it's all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. Spring girl travels from her big city to another city in another world, where she learns about magic. It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine. The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and it's all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. Spring girl travels from her big city to another city in another world, where she learns about magic. It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine. It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine. I already put a drawing there. It's the end of the story. The girl who is spring fights an evil witch. The witch is the servant of something much, much older. She calls it the Saga. In this one, the girl is looking for the 4 stone pieces. The girl makes a new friend, a talking bird. The bird's name is Crow. The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after spring lives all by herself in a big city. The girl makes a new friend, a talking bird. The bird's name is Crow. I already put a drawing there. The girl who is spring fights an evil witch. The witch is the servant of something much, much older. She calls it the Saga. I don't think that's right. The girl meets her real mama. She's made of light and is all white. Someday the girl will become her mama. The man with the wheels shows the girl how to get back to a big city. He hides his shadow inside him. I already put a drawing there. It's the end of the story. The girl leaves the tower between worlds. She doesn't know where to go, but Crow's with her. She'll be fine. The girl who wants to be an artist and is named after spring lives all by herself in a big city. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
I fail to see the point in watching that house night after night. It's a house. It's not gonna up and leave.
There's something odd about it. I'm sure there's... Look.
Yes, Kian. People are leaving. which also happened last night and the night before. It means nothing. This is a dead end.
Or it is connected to the tower, and if we keep watching, we'll learn more about the tubes and... You're probably right. Maybe it's wishful thinking. Another dead end.
I saw you speaking with Naani this morning. What did you discuss?
She was telling me about some herbs she needs. I promised her we'd keep our eyes open.
She's been acting strange since you arrived. Not like herself at all. Is there something going on between the two of you?
I can assure you there's not. I have no interest in Naani. Or in any woman. Not in that way.
How do you deal with it?
Deal with what?
With who you are, what you are, how you feel about, you know.
You doll Azadi. Doll in Quoi. You see how men and women are divided in our society, and you condemn us for something you do not understand.
What I meant to say was...
I know. There are some rules that cannot be broken. A soldier can't bed a priestess. If they're caught, it's exile for the woman and death for the man. A sister can bed another priestess. She can also take a civilian lover, as long as she's discreet. A pregnant sister loses her robes. And a soldier can lie with another soldier. For some, it's just a passing phase. For others, convenience. Soldiers become officers, or they leave the service, begin a civilian career, marry, have children. For the rest of us, our society doesn't condemn us. In the eyes of the goddess, it makes us no less worthy. It's simply how we were born. You only see us Azadi as bigoted and reactionary. And in our treatment of magicals, perhaps we are. We are. We have our reasons for fearing magicals. Not good ones, but still. We have no reason to fear men who love men, or women who love women. And so we do not condemn or persecute them. I don't have to deal with anything, Liko. I am who I am, and no one has ever thought less of me because of it.
We're alike, you and I.
In what way?
In many ways. We understand the need to do things others would balk at. You may not have the stomach for torture, but you haven't shied away from taking lives.
After that first kill, it was too easy.
You should feel no shame. We're doing what needs to be done. What no one else is able to do.
Are we? It feels like I'm...
Shh. Someone's here.
What are you guys up to?
Bip! What in Shadow's name are you doing here?
Nothing. Oh, right. I have a message. It's from Ulvik. He says, come to the bar immediately. There's been developments. I don't know what developments is, but Ulvik's face was frowny, so it's probably important.
It always is. Good job, Bip. Let's not keep Ulvik waiting.
I'll run ahead. The two of us together will attract more attention.
Without that proud cock and the delightful little puss riding on it, the Resistance would be in a dark place indeed. Oh, goddess, forgive me, I keep doing that.
You see that gentleman sitting over there? Don't look, you simpletons. Balance. You lot don't know much about subterfuge, do you? That man's an Azadi mechanic. He drinks here most nights, but I didn't know that part until I overheard him speaking to his friend earlier about the pipes. Seems that with the pipe network up and running, there's a lot of tinkering to be done. Our man over there carries a tool to open maintenance hatches.
If we can get inside a hatch...
We can maybe figure out what they're using the pipes for. That's brilliant, Ulvik.
So we slit his throat and dump him in the bay.
Not in my bar, you won't.
If they find out we've taken his tools, the information could turn out to be useless. No. We need to...
Borrow his tools, open one of those pipes to have a look-see, and put the tools back before he notices. And that was probably what you were going to say when I interrupted you. Sorry. I'm actually surprised you're not agreeing with Liko, seeing how much you enjoy killing people.
If you can do it without him noticing, I won't stop you. But if the Azadi ever suspect that I'm collaborating with the Resistance...
That will not happen, Ulvik. What do you suggest, Kian?
Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision. The others look to me for leadership now. It's important that I take charge and make the decisions. Ulvik brought this to our attention. It's only fair that I include him in the decision. The others look... We split up. We all look for a solution and reconvene here later.
That sounds better than what usually happens. You lot bickering and fighting over every little decision.
We can't take too long. That man won't stay here forever.
He's on his second drink. He usually doesn't leave until he's had at least 3. And I can offer a few on the house to make him stay longer.
It's decided then. We'll meet again here later this evening.
Winner buys a round for everyone. No? No? It's not very motivating? Okay.
Ulvik had these wooden pillars carved in the style of the Southern Islands when he took over the place. He's a mechanic, working on the pipe network, and he has a workbox with tools. It's surprisingly quiet out. Usually these tables are busy until late at night. Granted, it is chilly and damp. Everyone's probably inside, carousing. The wreaths are part of the Harvest Festival tradition. Barrel bobbing. There's a tradition we also have in Azadi. Of course, we didn't use apples. We used nettles. They stung fiercely, and the children would cry. It was enjoyable. A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadi. They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands. Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot.
There's official Azadi business going on here. You'll want to turn around and walk away.
Stacks of hay to represent the harvest festival, the reaping. Enu told me some believe the wreaths protect homes from Yaga, the Wicker Witch. You put a wreath on your door to show that you've made proper offerings. Shrubbery of some sort. I haven't studied my Mercurian plants, but they appear quite ordinary. I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. But that's why we fight, so that they can shut their doors and forget. The children appear particularly excited about the reaping. I've tasted the yams. I completely understand. The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins. The harbour master answers to the council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour. Liko says this used to be a popular spot with mariners and other men, but it was shut down after some business with an Azadi officer and a Dolmari sailor. Traditional reap moon snacks, roasted apples, salted yams, sweet roots, pungent fermented snapjaw eggs. I won't say no to a tasty bit of yam. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm. Oh. Mm. Delicious. Ulvik's provided Bip with a cot down there, among the wine caskets and beer barrels. I believe the boys acquired a taste for strong drink.